Welcome to the Post Shift Podcast, your raw look at the hospitality industry, brought to you by SHC. This week's episode is proudly sponsored by Bar Green Ellington for all your restaurant and bar needs. Visit bargreen.com for the full portfolio. What's happening, Post Shifters? Welcome back to another episode of the Post Shift Podcast. Of course, I'm your host, Shawn Soole. I had someone reach out to me and say thank you so much for Post Shift shot number 101 about getting the job. And he was like, it really helped me out getting ready for my interview and into this sort of new space that he hadn't done before. I have a trial shift. What would your suggestions be for a trial shift? And I was like, you know what? I haven't actually had a chance to do Tuesday's episode yet. So this is a perfect chance of doing it. Now, while I've got you guys here, please, I signed up for Community, the text app. I'm trying to build a bit of a post-shift podcast community in that realm on the Community app, for BC Spirits as well, for all the little things I'm doing with my new books coming out and a whole bunch of other stuff. You can really get a little one-on-one on me, and if you've ever got value from me, you actually get one-on-one contact with me as well. The phone number for that is 250-999-4182. It'll tell you what category you want to put into, whether it be BC Spirits, Post Shift Podcast, or vice versa. But it gives you direct access to me, and as I do with all my comments and everything for TikTok, Instagram, wherever, I try and answer everything. So if you want direct access to me and asking any questions or anything like that, you can just drop me a text. So let's kick it off. Now, if you've watched Post Shift shot number 101 or listened to it, talks about researching the venue, dressing the way the venue dresses, so on and so forth. So that's number one. Be well dressed and presentable. Obviously, if you've got the job, it means that, and you listen to my Post Shift shot 101, you would have realized that to dress and mimic what they were wearing at the restaurant, bar, diner, wherever you were going, really does get your foot in the door that way, because it subconsciously makes the manager or the owner understand that you are on the same wavelength as them, just in presentation. So, and people mimic each other. They like to mirror each other when it comes to, I like you because you look like this, or I like you because you look like this, and you dress like this, and so on and so forth. And so that's a really big thing. Is like, if you dress the same way as a lot of the venues staff are dressed, it really gets you a nice little one-up. So, I know a lot of people are going to think I'm crazy when I say this. Be early. I'm always 15 minutes on time, 15 minutes early for anything. My meetings, work, anything. At least 15 minutes always. If you're 15 minutes early, you're on time. So that gives me time to clock in, it gives me time to put my bags down, it gives me time to take a breath and then start getting my day ready. I do believe in being 15 minutes early. I don't believe this directly on time or being late is really acceptable in any way, shape, or form in modern society, let alone anything. I think that you should always be running sort of ahead, because I think it's a huge sign of respect. So be early, half an hour early. If you're sitting in the corner for half an hour, chances are you're going to get a glass of water and anything. You're going to get given the staff manual. So you can get a one-step in for a staff manual, start reading through your staff manual and starting to absorb the house rules, the onboarding procedure that the restaurant has. And if you go into a decent restaurant, you should have in front of you your contract. You should have a full job description of what your jobs are and what you're responsible for, and then your house rules and your owner's sort of manual, I suppose. Staff manual on how the venue works, what's the backstory behind the venue, and what's their mantras and mission statements. So being early, you can never go wrong with being early. There's nothing wrong with being early. There's no negatives to being early. There's no negatives to being on time. There's negatives to being late. But being early does not have a negative effect on anything. Be humble. Now, this one is, as you get progressing in your industry, sometimes you might get headhunted to another location. Being humble and just taking a breath and listening more than you talk is one of the most important things, I think, when you're starting out in a new venue. Just stop and listen and learn and try and absorb as much information without having to talk. Don't put in your 2 cents or anything like that. Ask plenty of questions, but be humble. In that first week or so, just learn their procedures, because wherever you came from, you may have come from a really well-known, award-winning restaurant, but at the end of the day, different houses have different rules, and you need to learn the house rules and the house procedures before you can then start sort of seeing how you can mold what you know in your head and in your knowledge into what that house does. So that one, be humble. Number 4, for your for your trial shift, always work hard. Always be putting in like that little bit extra. And this one's going to go, actually, I'm going to put this together actually, is work hard and take initiative. If you know how to bus tables, you know how to bus tables. If you know how to run drinks, you know how to run drinks anywhere. And so if your server's like, listen, I just got to get this big top in, nothing, you can watch me, but really like, I just need to focus on this. I'm not going to walk you through this. Take a look around, see what needs to be done. See if anyone needs help. See if there's any tables that need to be bussed. See any drinks that need to be run. As long as you know the seat numbers, just work hard and take initiative to sort of show that you want to be part of the team. It's a big thing. Just take, again, always, anything on the first day. This is a trial shift. Anything on the first day. Stop, take a quick breath, take a scan, and then make a decision. And that's what you're going to do the whole way through. Be friendly. Just be a nice person and ask people's names and introduce yourself to the kitchen staff, to everybody. Always go on the front foot of being the person who introduces themselves to everybody. Management will know who you are. The front of house obviously will know who you are. Bartenders and chefs should be introducing yourself. Hi guys, I'm such and such. It's my first day. I love working, like really excited. Thanks so much. But being friendly that's a given, I think. And then finally, my last step is, I know this is always hard because you're so excited and there's a bit of nervousness and excitedness, is relax and enjoy it. At the end of the day, no one should expect you to know everything that's going to happen in that thing in one shift. Just absorb, enjoy it, and just roll it out. Like, it is just a trial shift. It's just a test. Like, it's just a test shift. And anything could happen. But relax and enjoy it, because that's what you want to do. You're going to get to experience a new restaurant, new people, new systems, new drinks, new food. There's a whole myriad of things you're going to enjoy in that first trial shift. So just enjoy it and relax and just push your way through it. Work hard, take initiative, be friendly, show up half an hour early. Please don't show up on time. Show up on time on your trial shift, I think, is bad form. So on those notes, Dan, I'm going to give you a shout out. I hope that helped. If you need anything, always message me, text me, 250-999-4182 if you want to get some personalized advice. Thanks as always for the support, guys. Have a good week. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thanks for listening, Pose Shifters. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I really enjoy sitting down with friends and peers and just chatting about the industry and getting down to the nuts and bolts of what's really going on out there. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, everything on all the platforms. Just hit it up and I'll do my best to answer any queries or questions you have. I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.